Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Good to know that you are here for this session. So remember that we are here to read. How are you doing? If it is nighttime or daytime, comment in the comment section, guys. Let me know. Hey, Slim Jim, how are you doing? It has been a while. Suddenly been so long. I am doing good by God's grace. What about you? How is everything? Yes, I'm live. I'm live. So I'm just trying to start back my lives in terms of offering reading for students or people or adults, whoever are trying to read. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good to hear that everything is everything. Yes, definitely. But whenever I see your videos pop up, I would come to your channel and always show my support. Yeah. Once I see them pop up. Sometimes here you don't always see the videos when they pop up, but once I see them pop up, I'm definitely always there to support you. Always there to support you once I see them popping up. So yeah. There to support. Oh, you're on every day? Okay, well, I would have to make sure that I always check now that you've said that because the thing is I don't always see them. Okay? So I would make sure that I always check for that. Okay, guys. So I see that we have two persons here. I'm viewing this live. I will just wait a bit more to see who else is gonna pop in. And then hit that notification bell being on YouTube. Oh yeah, yes, I hit your notification bell, but I'm not sure why. Um Sometimes I do see it. So if you're on every day, it means that I'm not getting it all the time because I'm here all the time. So that's what I'm thinking, that I may be not getting it all the time. Yeah, I just hope that we can continue to strive to do our best with our channels. I mean, we have been going since 2020. Yeah, since 2020. Yeah, so I do hope that everything will just work out. Okay, guys. So thanks to you guys who have popped on. We are going to begin now. I'm just trying to play the live to make sure that you guys can hear me because, last time we were having some problems where you guys were not hearing me. Oh, you're on every day? Okay, so now I got that you guys are hearing me. We would definitely begin our session for this evening. Or if it's morning by you, for this morning, because I know some of us may have morning at this time. Okay, guys, so let's begin. that's what we're going to do. We are going to begin our session for today. Let me just get my gears together so that we can begin. I'm going to share my screen now. Let's do this together. So I think my entire screen is shared now. So now we're going to share. Okay, so I think you guys have it there now. And our screen's supposed to be bigger and better tonight. And that's what we're going to try to always have it bigger and better. Okay, guys, so let's begin. We're going to begin our session now. And I was just trying to wait a while to see who else would join in the sessions before I begin so that they can at least get it from the start. But anyhow, we are going to start without further ado. So let me say thank you again for joining the session. And tonight we are going to be doing a new song. Yes, a new song in English. And let's see what that song is. Last time, oh, sorry guys. We are actually going to be doing just taking a review on what we did for the last two sessions first, so that those who are joining, you can actually pick up from where we left off. And we're going to do it quickly. So if you really want more of this, you would definitely have to go and check our previous lives to get the full package of what we did last time. So we were studying A and I sound together. We said whenever A and I come together, the first vowel make the sound saying A in most English words, and the I stays silent. So we only hear one sound for these two letters. That one sound is A. In some words like names, you may find a different sound. That sound would be the I making the sound saying I, and the A would be silent. So instead of AI saying A, in some names you would hear I. So let's call the first word. Now that we know AI, in most English words, we're going to hear the A make the sound A, the I silent. So it means one sound, A, aim, r, ale, rail, pl, ain, plain, d, a, s. Y at the end, I or E. So here we say E in this one. D, A, Z, E, daisy. Next one, R, ain, rain. Next one, G, R, gr, a, grain. And the final one, L, aim, pl, aim, claim. And in this one, we can see the word aim. In this one, we can see the word green. All right. Also, in this one, we can see the word ale. Ale. So we just did 7 words, but yet we can find 3 added words to make 10. So if you just did that, you should know all 10 words now. All right. So now inside of the chat, look inside of the chat, guys. You may have to scroll back to the earlier part of the chat, your worksheet that you are able to complete. What you can do, you can copy the link for the worksheet if you want to be here as we move on to the next set of words. However, these are the words that we can find in the worksheet. All right. So I am just showing you the words that you'll find in the worksheet. In the worksheet, the words are not spelled correctly. What you are expected to do is to spell them correctly. So this first word, you have a picture also to guide you, should be claim. Claim. So what you would do when you see this one, that's somebody grabbing a tomato there. So it means that they're actually claiming it. They're owning the tomato, right? So remember we said claim means to own something. Here, this one should be daisy. Daisy. So the flower, that's called a daisy. So remember the words, they're spelled incorrectly, or the letters, they are not in the correct position. So your job is to put them in the correct place. This one, we can see the rail. So you would put them in the correct place on your worksheet. Your worksheet would give you an automatic feedback, which means that you would be able to see the words that you got correct and those that you got incorrectly. And this one is aim. We said aim means to point or to focus on something. This one, you can make out here we have some what we might call peas. Remember we said peas, they are called grains. So this one should be grain. Here we can see water trickling down. That is water from the sky, which we call rain. So this word should be rain. And this one, we gave two different meanings for it. We said a piece of flat land, and we also said something that has no pattern or writing or anything like that on it. We call it plain. So this one, the first one is plain, and the second one is also a plain. And that's the end of the worksheet. So please copy the link for the worksheet from the chat. Please go in the chat, copy the link. Let me have one of my moderators copy the link and paste it back in the chat. Or anybody could just copy the link. Please copy the link and paste it back in the chat. For those who are having problems, the link is actually at the top. So you have to scroll right back to the top of the chat to see the link. Okay? Scroll right back from the top of the chat to see the link. Okay? Go ahead, guys, please. Scroll right back to see the link so you can complete the worksheet. All right, so we are going to begin now. And today we are going to do a new song, which is A and Y together. A and Y together. Do you know the sound that A and Y makes together? When you have A followed by Y, together in most words, they would make one sound. Most words. Remember, names, they do not follow rule. And because names may not follow the rule, it means that names may not use this sound. Sometimes they may have the A making a song and the Y making a song, or sometimes the Y might make a song and the A is silent because names do not follow rule. But most words in English, whenever A and Y come together, they would make the sound A. They would make the sound A. So the A would make the sound and the Y would stay silent. Zips its mouth and throw away the key. The Y would stay silent. Only the A we are going to hear make a sound. When the A makes a sound, it is going to make a long song, which means it is calling its own name. It is calling its own name. Hence the reason we hear A, A. And this song, because of the way that it is, it would stretch a bit longer. So if you say it short in words, you might cut the word short and the word may not be pronounced correctly. So you have to be very careful to stretch it a bit. So the song is A, not A, not so short. You can go A. All right. Let's now move on. Okay. So here we have some pictures. We are going to use the pictures and we are going to place letters at the beginning, middle, and end in order to form the words for each picture. The words, they all have the sound A. Can you remember what letters make that sound A? What we are doing today? Yes, it is A and Y making the sound today, not A and I. We have already completed a lot of A and I. There's still more that we can complete. However, tonight we are looking at A and Y together, saying A, A, A. Right. So this is what we are going to do. Remember, because we are using a vowel sound, it means that our beginning sound would be a consonant letter. So we are going to be adding these consonants correctly. Look at the groups of the different consonants, and we are going to add them correctly to spell the word. What you can do, you can type yours in the chat, or if you feel free, you can also put it on a piece of paper so you can remember the words. All right? Whichever you feel very comfortable with, you can go ahead and do that one. Okay, so let's begin. Our first picture, picture number 1. So this is our picture number 1 right over here. This picture. And the word for this picture is say, say, say. So like when you speak in the present, you would use the word say, say. Remember, A and Y together makes the sound A. So we already have that sound. Now there's another thing that I want to say to you. That A and Y, most of the times in words, you find it at the ending of smaller words. You find it in the middle of longer words. Smaller words at the ending. Longer words at the middle. Okay? hardly would you find words in English where A and Y together would be at the beginning of a word. Okay? So let's just go ahead. So our first word is say. Say. Let's write the beginning sound. S. So our beginning sound is the letter S. S. And after that, we can hear A. A. So we know our A sound is A and Y together. And we are going to write them, we are going to be writing them together. So in say, we only have two songs. So we have a beginning sound and we have an ending sound. There is no middle sound. So we have S as our beginning sound and we have A. S, A, say. So let's write our whole word now. S, A, say. Good. That was our first word. Say. Now let's do our second word. So word number 2. And we are going to be doing the word that just falls right under the first word. So number 1, now this is number 2. So what do you think that word is? Write it in the comment section. Remember, all these words, they rhyme. They rhyme. They sound the same at the ending. So these words, they sound the same at the ending. Okay, so let's go ahead now and let's see. This word, we can see somebody giving money to another person. So what word can we use for that? That has A in it. Our word is pay, pay, pay. So we begin with the letter P and then we have A. Remember, together, the two letters make the sound. So we have to ensure that they're together. So we have A, pay. In this one, we also have a beginning sound and an ending sound. And A, pay. So if we are to write the word, we would write the word and our AY, A, pay, pay. If you did that, that's very good. Please write the words in the comment section to show that you know them. Please write the words in the comment section to show that you know them. Okay? All right. Now let's go on to our third word. So that word is pay. Now our third word is this one. After the month of April, which is this month, which month comes next? After this month, which is April, which month comes next? We are going to write the word for the month that comes next after April. So, April, then May, May, May. May is our month that will come next. Once April is finished, May is here. All right. So let's go ahead and write May. What letter would we choose to begin the word May? Yes, we're going to choose the letter M, making the sound hmm, hmm, hmm. So let's write it as our starting letter. or our initial sound, our beginning sound. And then what do we hear next? We hear and then we hear a. So it means that this word only has two sounds, and a, may. If we are to write this word, we'll write a, may. If you did that, very good. Don't forget, write the words in the comment section. That would help to show that you know the words or that you know the songs. And I would love it if you can even write them before I can do that using the songs. Our next word is K. 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 And this K, it is not like K that you may be accustomed to as in a name. Because I know there are lots of persons with the name K. It's not the name K. Instead, this is much different. So a K is actually something, piece of land. So it's a piece of land, or it can be a piece of coral rock. Yes, so coral rock that you find out in the sea. A piece of that can be called a K. Or it can be sand, like a place that is very sandy. You can call it a K. Or even a place that has like low banks, you can call it a K. Okay? So that's what a K is. So to like say what it is in its entirety, we can say that a K is actually a low island, right? A low island. So an island that is very low, which means it is flat. We call it a K. All right. So let's go ahead and spell K. It spells with a C and not the letter K. Now the name K, this spells with a K in most cases. Most persons I know with the name K, they would spell their name with the letter K. There may be some persons who spell it with C too. So in in K, you have to remember that K, as in the land, it spells with a C. And then we have the AY making the sound A. So we have an A, K. If you were able to get all four words correct, that is awesome. So remember our words. Our words were say, pay, may, K. All we did, we changed the beginning sound for them. Let's now go to our next set of words. Our words here now, we are going to see that we have some addition to our songs. We are going to see that we have some addition to our songs, all right? So, yes, we have some addition to our songs. So our first word, this is an action. We can see somebody doing something here. And this person prays. Or we can say pray. Let's say pray so you don't have to add the S. Pray. So let's spell the word pray. We hear, then we hear r, r. So we hear r, r. We can put r as the middle sound, right? Because it comes like a middle sound. However, when we have an r together, we can also put it as a beginning sound together, the P and the R, and make it as a consonant blend to say r, purr, purr, purr. So when we put them together, they actually make one sound, a consonant blend sound, and this sound can be used as the beginning sound by itself. However, if you're spelling the words in parts, you can put the R as the middle sound, okay? So here we actually have then R and our AY, which says A, would be our ending sound. So we have put them together now, A, A, pray. Or you can do the PR as a blend together as one sound, and then add your ending sound A. A, pray. And that's number one, pray. Now we can see a small word in the word pray. Tell me what small word you can see in the word pray. What is the small word you can see in the word pray? You can type it if you can see a small word in that word pray, because I can see it. I hope you can too. Here it is. What is this word? So we only make the sound for R, and A. R, A, R, A. Ray, ray. Like the sun ray. Like the sun ray. Good. Ray, ray. So that's another word that we learned there too. Ray. All right. Our next word. What's our next word? Our next word is this one, and that's a bay, bay, bay. So we have B, and then we hear A. B, bay, bay. And that one was quite easy because that was only the beginning sound and the ending sound, right? Okay, let's move on to another one that has another song too. And here we can meet a blend. So this is our third word. Here we have the word stay, stay, stay. S makes the song S. Then we have T as our middle song. However, we can also have S and T together as a blend, making one song. And so we can put it at the beginning as one song. When you say S, then T, you blend them together. They make the song st, st. And then we are going to now put the sound A. So here we have our word st, A, st, A, stay, stay. If you did that, that's very good. And our next word now, number 4, tray, tray. So look on the screen and tell me What should I take out? And what can I put in to get the word tray? What should I take out and what should I put in to get the word tray? If you look closely, you'll be able to recognize it very easily. Okay, so I hope you made up your mind. Now I'm going to help you. We'll take out this sound, and instead of having the t sound in the middle, we are going to put the t sound at the beginning because that's what we hear first. T. And the middle sound would be r. Now, what you would do, you can also, instead of putting the R as the middle sound, you can put the T and the R together in the beginning as one sound, and you would make the sound tr, tr, because the T make the sound t, the R make the sound r. Put them together, you hear tr, tr, and then you say a. Tr, a, tr, a, tray, tray. That's how we got the word tray. All right. So you think you have learned those words? Remember, T makes the sound T, the R makes the sound R. Put them together, you hear true, true. So you can definitely put the T and R together as the beginning sound, and then you won't have a middle sound. Or you can put the T at the beginning and put the R in the middle. But when you're saying the words, you would end up still sung them out together. So T and R together makes the sound true, true. And then you say A, true, A. If you're sounding it out where you're using each sound, then you would say T, R, and then A. T, R, true, A, tray. Which picture shows the tray? Yes, number 4. So we just saw the picture that shows the tray. Good job. So we did the word pray, be, stay, and tray. Okay, let's do these 4 words now. Remember, we have learned the sound that A and Y makes together. When they come together, the A makes a sound. The Y stays silent because here the Y is acting as a vowel, saying I or E because it's at the end. Here, both letters together make the sound A. So the A makes the sound calling its name. A and Y together says A, A. All right. Let's go ahead now and try these words. Our first word is lay, lay, lay. And this one is very easy because we only have a beginning sound and an ending sound. So we hear L and A. L, A, lay. So remember L, A, lay. 2 sounds only. Also remember A and Y. In short words, we hear the sound at the end. In longer words, we hear the sound at the middle. Our next word, number 2 word, is a bird. And this bird is called blue. J. This bird is called blue jay. Blue jay. Blue jay. Have you heard of the bird blue jay before? Okay. So we are going to spell the word blue first. Blue. How do we spell blue? Remember, you're going to help me. Type it in the comment section, guys, if you know it. So B. And then we hear L. So we have that blend. Blue. And then we hear the U and E making the sound ooh, ooh. U and E can say you, like in words like Sue, issue, and those words. But here we are actually hearing ooh. What are we hearing? Ooh. We can hear ooh, ooh. All right. So in the word blue, we can have the B and L together making a blend, or we can put the B as the beginning sound, put the L as the middle song, blue, and the UE saying ooh, blue, ooh, blue. UE can also make the sound E. Sorry, not E, U. But instead, here it's making the oo sound. Okay, very good. So the part of the word that we really want is J. J, because remember we are doing words that has A and Y together, making the sound A. Okay, so let's get J now. And J is a name for a lot of persons. Boys, a lot of boys, their name has J in it. Some of them, they may call them J for short. Some of them, their real name is actually J. So we have J, and then we hear the ending sound A. J, A, J, A. Two sounds. We have words like J. We can add S and add the small word on. And here we can have J, S, on. Jace, on. Jason, Jason. So that's how we can make a longer word. So this word is J. Okay, our next word here. What do you think that word is? What do you think that word is? We are going to do two words from that picture. So the first one that we are going to do is play. Play. So we can do we can put them together. Just like we have done the other blends as one song in the beginning, we can do this one also in the beginning as the beginning song. And then we hear the AY making the sound A. Or we can separate the P from the L. We can separate the P from the L. Okay? So we can have the P making the sound and the L saying put them together. We add the A and Y now. We have A, A, play. We have the word play. Play. That's the word we have. All right. Good. Now there's a small word that we have done before that you can see in play. What is that word that you can see in play? A small word that has a beginning sound and an ending sound, sorry. So it has two songs. What is that word that you can see in play? Okay, that word is l, a, l, a, lay, lay, lay. This word that we have done, the man lays on the pillow. The man lays on the pillow. So here we have it, lay. And the next word after play that we are going to do, we are going to do the word gray. Gray. So now our next word, sorry, I forgot we said that we are going to do two words. So we are going to do two words from this picture. So the first one we did was play. And the second one, so now these children, they play the game, they play, and now they feel so happy. Another word that we can use for happy, we can use the word gay. Gay. So we have g, and then we have a and y making the sound a. We have g, a and y making the sound a. G, a, g, a, gay. So gay can also be used for happy. Whenever you are happy, you can say, I am feeling gay, happy. However, we know that today that this word is also used in a different way. It can be used for two persons of the same sex being together, right? It can be used for two persons of the same sex being together. This word that says gay. So we have g and a. But here we are using it using the picture as happy. Happy, because gay also means happy. All right. So our final word is the word for this picture. Number 4 picture. What would that word be? Seeing that we are doing A and Y together, make the sound A. What do you think that word would be? Look at the picture. There is nothing there, but there's a color there. And what color is that color? All right. So we just had the word gay, which we said we are looking at it in the meaning of happy. As the children, they played a game, so we did the word play. And now they won. You can see the excitement on their face. They are happy. So now let's see how we can get the word gray. What can we add to get the word gray? Because gay, gray, they have some songs alike. They're very close to each other at the beginning and also at the end. But there's something that makes them different. So what is it that makes them different? Let's see. So we have g, r, a. So in gray, we have to add the r because the G and the R together, they blend, consonant blend, and they make the sound grr, grr. So we hear g, then r. We hear g, then r. Grr, grr, grr. And then we add our A and Y together to say A. Grr, A, grr, A. Great. So if we put it in this fashion, Then the GNR would be the beginning sound, and then the A sound would be at the end. However, in the word gray, the G sound, the G sound, that is the beginning sound. The R is actually the middle sound. So we hear G, R, G, and then A, gray. Okay, so if you are to break the word down in putting the songs, each song, remember the G makes the song G, the R makes the sound R, and that's the middle song, and then the A and Y together makes the ending sound A. All right, so we can see a small word in this word. What is that small word that we can see? What is that small word that we can see? So you can go ahead and type the small word that you can see. Type the small word that you can see in the chat. The small word that we can see is this word. And we saw it in the word pray. We saw it in the word pray. So we have R, A and Y together, A. R, A, ray, ray. Like the sun, ray. Like the sun, ray, 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 ray. All right. So if you did that, that was very good. Ray. Nice job. All right. So I think that you guys did an awesome job with me to go through the words. And I am sure that you are able now to spell all those words. Do you think you can spell all the words? Do you think you can remember all the words? Do you think you can spell all the words? Do you think you can remember all the words? I hope you do. All right. So do you think I should test your memory? Thank you. Sorry. Do you think I should test your memory by going over the pictures and allowing you to type the words in? If you think I should test your memory, please put yes in the comments or no. I'm just gonna put them back on screen so you guys can just type them very quickly. You guys can type them very quickly because we are going to be using them in our next live to read. All right, so we'd want to know that you can spell them and you can identify them when you see them. So our first word was say, like when you say something. So s and a, s and a. Sorry, there's no r in it. It's only the beginning sound s and a. Say. What picture can we add to say? Say is when you speak something, and this is the present form of the verb say. Okay. Then we had the word pay. So we're just going over all of the word pay. This one is pay where the person is giving the money for whatever they bought. That's pay. So we just add the sound and we have the A sound. A, pay. And these are pretty easy because only the beginning sound changes. Our next word was the month that comes after this month, April, and that's the month May. So for May, we begin with the sound hmm, hmm, and A. A. May. May. Next time, we can learn to build bigger words. For example, we have the word may, and we can add OR, making the sound So we have the word may, or, may, mayor, mayor, mayor. Okay, so a mayor would be somebody that is in charge of a village or a community or a town. You would call that person a mayor. Mayor. So remember, O and R together makes the sound or. Or. O and R is actually a word by itself. Or. Or. Like when you say, do you want bread or pie? Do you want bread or pie? Or. Or. So when you use the word or, you do so when there is a choice. You do so when there is a choice. Whenever you're given a choice, you can use the word or. Do you want ham or chicken? Do you want ham or chicken? Okay. So that's how we can build bigger words. So next time we would build some bigger words using these same words too. Our next word is K. K. And we said this K is not a name like of a person, where most persons use the letter K to spell their name K. So this is not the one that we want. Instead, we want K like an island that is very low, or like when you have a very sandy place, or a coral reef out in the sea. You can call it a K also. Okay, so with that K, we are going to use the letter C. K. All right. So you just had those first four words. Now let's go on to the next set to revise them. And our time is coming to an end very shortly. Okay, it's coming to an end very shortly. So our next word that we can see here is the word pray. Pray. So we know that it is important for us to pray to God. It is important for us to stay in communication with God. And so we pray. We pray. So let's begin the word pray. R, and then we hear the sound A. Remember, we can put the PR as the beginning sound also by itself and no middle sound because the PR makes the sound purr, acting as a blend. Purr. Or we can put it this way where we have as the beginning sound, R as the middle sound, and A as the ending sound. Pray. We can see a small word in the word pray. We said that word is ray, like the sun ray. Also, we can have persons with the name Ray. Some boys, their names are Ray. Ray. Then we have the word tray. So we're going to do tray because tray and pray, they rhyme. So which means all we're going to do is to remove the first sound and exchange it. We'll just exchange the first sound. So in tray, it's the T that is making the sound T. So we hear tr and A. Or we can add the songs separately, the beginning song T, the middle sound R, and then A. So we have T, R, A, tray. Or we can say T and R together, doing that blend, and then the ending sound A, tray. You're doing well. I'm sure you are doing well. Our next word is be. B. Did we look at the tree? So this is the tree. This is the tree. All right. Let's look at the B now. Our next word is B. B. So B, we add B at the beginning. B, A, B, A, B. Good. If you have done that, that's very good. B. I don't remember giving you a meaning for the word be. Do you know what the word be means? So you would see that it has something to do with the seawater. Mhm. So a bay is actually where you have the land making a curve, like by the seawater where the land makes a curve. That's what you call a bay. A bay is by the seawater where the land makes a curve. You call it a bay. So where the shoreline is of the sea, or I think it can also be used for any kind of water body. Wherever the shoreline is and there is a curve there, you call it a bay. All right. The next one is, I think, another usage of the word be would be like in a house where you have an area that is more is added to or that is extended beyond the main walls of the house, you would call it a bay too. Yes. So it can also be used in that format too. And our next word is stay. Stay. So stay. So bay, sorry, bay is this one, the sea area here that is curved at the shoreline, curved inward. This part is called the bay. And our next word is stay. 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 So let's spell the word stay. S and A. St A. Remember, S and T can also be used as the initial song, the beginning song, because they can blend together to make the song st, and A. Stay. Good, very good. And our picture that shows stay, it's this one with the lady and the baby in the house. Okay. We have 4 more words to go to review, and then we would stop there for tonight. Sorry, let's review. Our next word is lay, lay, lay. So we have l, a. Sorry. Let's put the A and Y together. A. So we have l and A. L, A. Lay. And the picture that shows us lay is this one, lay. So we can see the man laying on the floor or laying his head on the pillow. Lay. Our next word below that is che. Che. So this bird is called a blue jay. So the part of the word that we really want to highlight is J. So we have J, A, J, A, J. Beginning sound and ending sound. All right, we're doing well so far. Over here, we are going to make two words from this picture. The first word is gay, gay. So we have g at the beginning. And gay in this picture, we can see the children, they are very happy. So we can use the word gay to mean happy. Okay? I know today that this word is being used a lot for two persons of the same sex, whether it's two men being together or two women being together. Right? Gay. But it can also be used for happy. Happy. And as you can see, the children, their faces are excited. Seems as though they won what they were doing there. So we'll say that they were playing a game. So the word that we want to spell next is the word play. Play. So let's go ahead and write the word play. So play, 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 play. We can spell it like that, put in the P as the beginning song, put in the L as the middle song, and the AY at the end. Or we can put the PL as a blend at the beginning, and then the AY, play. So those are the two ways we can do it, play. And our last word is the word gray, which is our color. So this is our color, gray. So we can go and say g. Then we can say r, grr, and then our AY making the sound A. So we have grr, A, grr, A, gray. Or we can put the G and R together as a blend, grr, and the AY at the end making the sound A. Grr, A, gray, gray. Okay, guys. So there you have it. You have all the words that we did tonight. Remember, we said that in gray, we can find a small word, ray. Ray, like the sun ray. That's good. So it means that you have learned all these words, and I hope that you would remember them for when we are going to read in our next session, which is tomorrow, Lord's will. Hope that you would remember all of the words that we have covered and that you are able to participate in our next session where we would read all the words that we have covered. If you have any questions, please type your questions in the chat now. Let's answer them. In the meantime, I want you to type 3 words that you remember. So you're going to go ahead and type 3 words that we have done tonight that you can remember. Any 3 words that we have done that you can remember, go ahead and type those words. Let's see those 3 words that you can remember. Come on, guys. Type 3 words that you can remember. Any 3 words that you think you can remember. I'm sure you should remember at least 3 words. For example, if you remember the word play, you would remember the word pay because they are very close. If you remember the word grey, you would remember the word gay because they're very close. If you remember the word, let's see another word that we did that was very close. If you remember the word pray, you might remember the word grey because they rhyme, and tray because they rhyme. So grey, pray, and tray, all those 3 words, they rhyme. So if you remember one, you most likely might remember the other. And if you remember pay, then you can remember play. If you remember gay, then you can remember grey because they sound very close. Only one letter that is different in them. So type 3 words that you can remember that we have done tonight. Let's see if you can remember those at least 3. Anybody? So guys, if you are not able to type it tonight, then I would suggest that you can still leave it in the comment section if you pass by and you take a look at this video. Leave the words in the comment section to show that you have learned them. All right, guys, so just keep practicing, and I hope that you would keep improving your reading by practice. Remember, reading needs a lot of practice. Practice makes it better. So, since we have no questions, since we haven't typed the words, then I'll um, leave it like that. And I hope I would see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, guys, I'll see you next time. And don't forget to complete the AI worksheet that is in the description, that is in the chat, sorry. So it's the first thing that was posted in the chat. Don't forget to complete that AI worksheet. If you haven't watched the AI video yet, you can go ahead and watch it. It's the previous video and complete the worksheet. Thank you for watching again and hope to see you next time. Take care, guys. Keep blooming in love. Until then, later now.